It's not an award season if Octavia Spencer does not have a new movie out with promise of an Oscar.
No.
The movie is Hidden Figures. Fantastic, untold story. Fill us in on the background of this movie. What is this movie about?
Hidden Figures follows the story of three women, three mathematicians who were integral in getting our first astronauts to and from space safely. It centers around Katherine Johnson, the character played by Taraji Henson, because she actually was the person to come up with that algorithm.
So you got John Glenn into orbit, which is what sort of brought us almost up to speed in the space race. Yeah.
She came up with that.
Janelle Monáe is also in the film.
Yes.
Who plays Mary Jackson.
Yes.
Who became, I believe, the first
African-American aerospace engineer, female engineer.
Tell me about Dorothy Vaughan, the character who you play.
Dorothy Vaughan, she basically was the acting supervisor of the African-American computers. But she...
And when you say, they were called colored computers.
Yes.
And it was a room full of women who did math.
They did math. They actually did all the calculations and trajectories of the flight missions, yeah.
What does this movie say to us today? Which says something very different even than when you made the movie, because during the election and since the election, it seems like bigotry and hate speech, racism has become so much louder in our discourse. And what do you think we have to learn from these women who wanted to make change?
Well, I got to tell you, truth be told, this is organic because I actually lived this not 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yes, the discourse is just, pervasive with that kind of language. But when you think about Dorothy and Katherine and Mary and all of the female computers, both black and white, the African-American women were living in a time where segregation was the letter of the law.
They had to go to their restrooms, their water fountains, yeah.
They didn't have the right to vote. They were basically treated as second-class citizens, but they weren't complaining. They knew that they had more to offer, and they basically rolled up their sleeves and they did the work to be a part of something greater than themselves, and they did. Their contributions to the space program, we're still, feeling the impact of it today. So I think what we can learn from them in light of the climate that, depending on which side of the coin you're on politically, is no matter what's going on, you have power. The individual has power, but together, we are many.
Hey everybody, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it or if you didn't enjoy it. And for more of the Jess Cagle interview, click on the subscribe button down here. We've got plenty of other great videos for you too. Check them out by clicking on one of these links.